raciest squad from the Big 12, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Kentucky's offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes. And guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's Overton. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you to create a negative.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fakes to grab. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run it on third and goal. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no offense will go to work for the first time. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
He's got it! He will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M! When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And the returner is stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodriguez. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll pull it on the read. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Kentucky Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there
he goes! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Really good job to pick up a... yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And wings it incomplete.
the offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the tailback. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Overton. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It'll be fourth and goal, and it'll be a tough one. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodriguez. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Pocket breaking down. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on third down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. South Carolina is ruling the roost right now. What an offensive showcase today. They can't be stopped. They are up by 35 over Auburn. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the quick completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Overton. Took a shot as he threw.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Concepcion. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. The passing game's really been ineffective. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Overton. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense knew coming into the game they were going to try and get this guy the football because of his speed, but when he's running over the middle of the field, they want to put a hat on him and make him feel them. They did that right there. The hit causes the incompletion.
Find space on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Skinner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They just keep firing. On the move, he fires. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the tight end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to do it on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.